Hello, hello. Okay, so where am I these days? Well, I'll tell you. I am trying to fix this freaking game plan still. I had it loading. I had it loading a few different times, but it just keeps stumbling and tripping. So here's the problem. I apparently did not have input ability when I first built it. I built it. I had input ability just fine and dandy on the React website, but I'm trying to spend all my time focusing now on the Unity here. So what did I do here? To fix the Unity app, because that's the thing I want to do for the demo. I just want to put all my energy into the Unity app. The only thing on React I wanted fixed was the play editor, because that's the only place I had it. So I didn't want to bother trying to fix it because it's not even going to be in the Unity app. So at least not anytime soon. So all I need to do now is get the game plan going. So I had the game plan loading, yay. I had it displaying, doing its thing, yay. And then, boo, I broke it. Because I had to put in inputs and I couldn't click anything. Nothing would input. Right now, the only thing that's inputting is my drop down on this button. For some reason, this one works. Why? I don't know. I'm not even sure why I'm using buttons. That's a whole nother thing. This could probably just be a panel. I mean, there's no reason for this to be a button. You know what? Let's try this. I'm gonna just go here, go UI. Let's just put in a panel. And I don't like that it's all the way down there. We're gonna drag this all the way to the top. I don't know why. I think buttons was a thing, so I was gonna do a bunch of pop-ups, and then I decided that's not good. So we're gonna change this. So I'm gonna set the same settings as my button has, which is let's just go ahead with I am trying desperately to not have fixed with objects because they're going to break when they're going to break when my aspect ratio changes. Different devices, different windows, different things. It's just going to break. So, I mean, if they're fixed and they can't ever change, I guess that's fine as long as I have everything. So the worst case scenario setup works, but it has to be locked. I mean, the whole piece has to be locked, to where it can't go minimum, or everything's going to get all wonky. So I'm a little worried about that. But I think I'm just going to have to go. Let's go ahead and do this as a stretch left, I suppose, or at least a vertical stretch, so I can. Oops, nope, boo. Nope. Control Z, back to this panel. I tell you, man, Unity is a big fat hairy pain in my patootie. That's all I gotta say, man. It's a big fat hairy pain in my patootie. So the height on this thing should be, I don't know, isn't it stretch? Why is it not, why are you doing that? Huh. Is it just being a jerk? What's the deal? I mean, it won't let me. It won't let me set this. It's forced me to do top left. I don't know why. All right, well, just let's be consistent. Let's just go ahead and do this at 108. Don't know why it won't let me change it, but I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm going to take my drop down here. I'm going to put it right into this guy. I'm just going to delete this. We're going to take that guy. I think I needed to do, what is it, drop down or down something? Down, drop down handler. Then I gotta go here. And we're just gonna see if I can get get this one thing fixed. I'm just gonna go here and see if this will go in here. Doesn't like it because it says button. So let's go over here and see if I can get the game situation row. I'm gonna change type of this object. Down button. We're going to call this down panel. Nope, didn't work. I'm going to get rid of this because this is a panel now, not a button. I'm just going to dump that thing. All right, see what else we got. Set. All right, let's see about set. And we'll say go to definition so we can see what this is actually putting in here. We'll go ahead and put a break to see if it's doing its job. Get component in children, text mesh pro GUI. It's looking for text mesh pro GUI, which we do have. Kinda. Is that text mesh pro? It does say it's text mesh pro. Okay. So we'll go ahead and stop that there, and then we'll see if we can get that one field working. Let's just do one field, and we'll find out what's happening. So now I don't have a button there anymore, but can I now assign this panel? Nope, still can't. Boo! game situation. Okay. First, let's make sure I'm compiling. And we'll attach. Let's see where that takes me. So tomorrow's Thursday already. Man, I am just, time is just flying by so fast. I feel like I'm just not making the progress I want to make. I really had hoped to get a demo made by the end of this month. I mean, even at the basic level, I'm just getting all the pieces in place. But apparently, my pieces are more broken than I thought. I have the back end stuff kind of working, and then I go to the front end, and I got them load. I finally get it loading, and then I'm finding out that I have no input. And then when I fix the input, it breaks the loading. so yeah, we're a little off the mark here. So yeah, we're just gonna keep plugging away here. Still going. All right, are we? Oh, nope, still doing, huh? Okay, are we? Yay, we're running. Okay. So we got it back up, I think. So I've been trying to decide, and if anybody's got an opinion on this, text me. If you've seen this, if you're watching this later, and I'm not online anymore, message me, send chat message or something, and tell me. What do you think about not having greater than and less than? It's just always less than. It's always every calculation you have this far to go, this much time is left. This much, well, except the score. I know that's got to be, you're leading by or trailing by. But I mean, even that can be less, right? Leading by 14 or less, leading by 3 or less. The only problem is then you can't have like leading by 10 or more. Like maybe you're at 21, you're confident. You always want to do runs that if you're leading by 21 or more, you're only going to run. I don't know. It's up to you. All right, filter and display game situations. All right, so I don't know why that one, I don't know if I need that one anymore. This is filtering on based on the base, which is the row configure. I don't even know if do I have, I mean, what is editable? I mean, how is that determining that? Editable. Configure button interactivity. Now, see, I'm getting rid of some of that, but initialize field components, show delete. So we got drop down. Initialize, situation down, new value. And let's go ahead and put a break here. Huh. Where's down, drop down? Getting set. Oh, it's just now, okay. Set button text. What do we got here? It's not really a button anymore. This is obviously the wrong button. Text less than 0. Should be more. Which one is that? To goal. Minutes and a half. Minutes in game. Score. Stat button. This is like only loading play types. Play types 2. That's it. Nothing loaded. Okay. Let's see. Does this auto display? Oh, okay. That works. I mean, at least it loads. I'm trying to figure out though, what is that field? If, in fact, that's the down, how come I'm showing? Huh. That, like, totally is not where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be behind it, or at least close to it. So, what is the width? The width of my panel is 108. This guy should be the same setting, left top, or stretch. It is stretch. All right. All right, so and I don't think anything else loads because, yeah. So it looks like that one is still working. That's good. So I can go on and do the next one. I just got to kind of clean up its positioning, but I don't think that's the... And we have this guy, width 108, height 30, and this should just be stretch, which makes that 0 also. All right. Now we should also have another one. Let's go ahead and create another button. I'm just getting rid of these buttons because the buttons don't do anything. I mean, they're like buttons for the sake of buttons. They used to be click on it and a pop-up would appear. But now it's a panel and you click on it and we get a drop down of sorts. So there's no reason for these to be buttons. So I am just saying no to buttons. And then I'm hoping I could eventually figure out why it's not loading. I think part of the problem is we're gonna go here. Let's go here and insert a UI panel again. And then this one, we're just gonna stick it up here. Maybe. It's thinking about it. It's like, I don't think I want to go up there. All right, we're going to change this to to first panel. To first panel. And we're going to take this distance to go and drop it right inside there. And we will also take this text, drop it right inside there. And now there's no raycast on this text, so it shouldn't be blocking anything. It's not an input field or anything, so it's just text. So in theory, we should be okay to do that. To first panel. All right, so I'm going to go back over here. We're going to go first distance button. Oops. First distance panel. And oh, I see how I did that. Let's call this a are panels or are they game objects? Oh, it is a panel. I mean, there will be buttons because I have this guy still a button. Button is an ambiguous reference between Unity and Unity Engine UI button. Okay. Huh. Do I want Unity App UI button or just? Well, these ones are Unity Engine. Unity Engine. Is it Unity App UI panel? Is that because I have two? Do I need two? What's the norm? Unity Engine UI, that's the normal one. Okay, so is there a panel option for this? I don't see how that. Oh, I see. It puts it in when you do that. Okay. Unity Engine. So what am I? So none of these use panels? Full scroll panel. It's a game object. Oh, okay. So we're doing game. It does game object. Huh. All right. Take that out. Call this game object. I mean, really, all I need to do is set the label on this dropdown. That's all I need. All the rest of it is extraneous crap. So, but so what I need to do is when first down distance interactable, we don't need false because our panel's not going to be interactable. Disable button raycast, we're not doing that. We don't have a button anymore. That's gone. What else we got? What's the next thing? Error list. Okay, so this is the down button, and we're gonna go take this one back down here. All right, so we're gonna go to definition here. Get component in child. Let's just do this one. Set situation game object panel situation panel. honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this whole TMP generalization look, but I mean, the other option is just to grab the correct value and just set it. Stop having it look for stuff. It's weird. I don't know. It just seems not. I mean, it's like it has to be slower, right? I mean, it's looking for a value. Why not just give it the value? It's like, I don't know. It just seems like a weird functionality. Okay, so last night I can't tell the time in the middle of the night apparently because I went to bed at 11:40 and I woke up kind of awake, kind of, which just sometimes happens in the middle of the night. Looked at my watch and I swore it said 5 to 6. I swore, I tell you, it said 5 to 6. I don't know the deal with my watches, but apparently in certain places where the hands are in weird places and my brain ain't working right. I've done it before. That's why I'm saying it's just a wonky thing. But I got up, brushed my teeth, went in the kitchen, drank my pre-workout, 200 and some milligrams of caffeine, got my drink ready to go to work out, and decided to come downstairs and work out. Now, my computer's been known to lock up in the middle of the night because if I have too much going on, it just something happens and it freezes. And the monitors, the main monitors freeze. But the computer itself is fine, but just like the video freezes. But that means all of the game, basically the game card driver crashes, video card driver crashes, and all of the stuff goes onto my Surface. So I looked at my monitor and it said 3:15. I'm like, dang, it crashed again in the middle of the night. So I had to go reset it. So I went to move my mouse, and it occurred to me that I could move the mouse through all the screens, which means they weren't frozen. I looked around, looked down, looked at my phone, looked at my watch again. Sure enough, it was like 3:15 a.m. And I'm like, I'm awake. What am I going to do? I've only slept 2.5 hours. Or maybe it was 3.5. So what's 11:40 to 2:40? That's 3 hours. Okay, so 3 hours. I stayed up. I worked. I started working on this, and I worked until about 6. Decided to actually start my workout, which was dumb because I should have started working out right away. I was really tired. I noticed every time I'd get up, I was like, my body would just like be 3 steps behind me. And I do some lifts. I kind of got my energy going a little bit. I was lifting a little. Got through it. Finally, though, at 8:30, I said, I have to go lay down. I went and took an hour and a half nap. So an hour and a half nap plus my 3 hours or so of sleep puts me about 4.5 hours of sleep. That's all I've had today. I'm a person who likes to be about 7 hours. I can deal with 6.5 to 7 hours. But I also like to get up early. So that said, I was broken for most of the day. And then I went to a movie with my wife, and I almost fell asleep during the movie. Which is, it's not understandable. And anyway, needless to say, I'm signing off and going to bed and trying to get a regular night's sleep. Till next time.